I'm super excited to open up this new Hot Wheels premium collection featuring Mattel brands. Let's go. Okay, super excited about having these. I wanted this Fisher-Price one the most. Number 5 of 5. Look at this little people van. So good. So good to give to my 1/6 scale mashups. Look, they got a Max Steel body with a Ken head. I'm mixing and matching the awesome Mattel brands. I love Mattel, my favorite toy company, and I am super excited to open these. I did get these double. I feel bad because I messed up most of the cards. I have them all banged up on the corners and stuff, and what's the point of having doubles if you don't have mint ones? I mean, some of them are in good shape, but the truth be told, these two have been so rare to find. But then I would find, well, the Fisher-Price one was super rare to find. I only found 2 ever, and I did find just 2 at one store, but then I went to another store and found more after I bought some bent-up cards because I thought it was my only chance, and I only bought one of the Hot Wheels one because I thought it was not cool, and I didn't think I was going to find the other ones for sure. Nonetheless, we're opening at this. I guess I have to find another Mattel one for on card. Maybe I'll return the ones that I bought already. I want to save these cards too because I love them. I love Mattel. I have no explanation. Well, I do. They just have the design. Maybe it's the time they've been going, but I mean, it's not the same designer since its inception. So what happens at Mattel that they have, they just capture what I love about toys. And I don't know if I've ever opened up a premium Hot Wheels before. It's definitely heavier than what I'm used to. I thought the wheels were supposed to be rubber. Oh, the wheels are rubber. I can take them off of their wheels. I mean, I'm sure I've held a premium Hot Wheels before, and I must have opened one. Maybe like a Ghostbusters one. Anyway, this is shiny. I don't know why I would say that. I didn't like this one. I mean, out of the 5, it's my least favorite, but it's still an awesome van. It says by Mattel. It says something else on there too. Hot Wheels. Hottest metal cars in the world. Wasn't I just saying something like that? Mattel makes the best toys, and that's what it says on the bottom. Hopefully it's not upside down. Great colors. The rich red, not Hot Wheels traditional red. More of a retro feel yet. I mean, there's a little too much deco going on there for me. Let's get to number 2. That is what the card back looks like. That's the cross sell on the back of these cards. Number 2. Number 2 is Barbie. This one reminds me so much of what the new movie looks like. So it's very commemorative in that way. The new Barbie movie, if you are a Barbie fan or not, it just looks iconically funny. It's a cool looking movie, so I am excited to see it. I probably won't see it in the theaters, though. That's not my thing. Simple card. They got that turquoise, Dusty Rose, and Seafoam going on there. Such a sick combination. And that is what this. I've had many of these Kool Kombis. That's what they call this car. Chevy Astro van is what this is. It's pretty souped up. This Kombi is it's a strange car. I have it a few times. They've actually used it a lot this year, and I think I might have a Zamac version of this. It's beautiful. It's a Volkswagen. It's tiny. It's a very strange little van. I don't even know. I've never seen one in real life. I don't know if, I guess it has to be real. Anyway, it's a surf van. How perfect for Barbie, Malibu. It does encompass the feel of the new movie because it is very surf heavy and stylized, cartoony, and also very, very 60s. Loving it. Yeah, look at the wheels. Surfboards in the back and stuff. I don't know what else they got. Can you see what else they've got back stocked up in that van? It seems like this is a little small to live in, but that's the surf style. You don't need very much. Oh, it rolls nice. And I should be putting these here. Oh yeah, the whole point of him was that he can hold it. That's what's going to look. And they might be. Hey, do you know what the scale is for Hot Wheels? 1/84th or something. Anyway, for him the scale's bigger. And let's open up Masters of the Universe. Oh no, I can't say it's my longest because I definitely had Little People before I had Masters of the Universe action figures. Little People were invented in 1959, and they've been around since then. They even had wooden bodies, which I think is so awesome. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I love a Mattel mashup, so I mix and match my Mattel products all the time, and I feel uncomfortable about mixing them with other brands. But Masters of the Universe, back to Masters of the Universe, I love them so much, and I have been collecting them since their inception. As soon as I saw Masters of the Universe toys, I was gone. There was no other toy for me. They were awesome. So very cool that we have Skeletor and Panther on one side. This is not something that I never ever seen. They usually have the same logo on the other side with Hot Wheels, and we have He-Man and Battle Cat on that side. A very cool 70s van. Do you know what? Is it a 70s van? It's a Ford Transit Supervan. Do you know what year that came out? The van? It's cool, but Masters of the Universe is very, very 70s inspired, and that's why I love it. They have such 70s colors. It did come out in the early 80s, but of course they were designing it in the 70s and inspired by the 70s. So that is the perfect van for me to capture that retro awesomeness of Masters of the Universe. Did I tell you that I have Mattel Games cars? I still have that from 3 years ago now, probably, and I haven't opened them yet, and I have to. And actually, what a great segue to the Rock'em Sock'em van, because I do have 2 Rock'em Sock'ems to open. It is the only repeat here, except they have robots. So very, very cool. They actually have robot cars, blue and red. And guess what? I guess the red Rock'em Sock'em robot's going to be on the other side of this. The back of this logo is exactly the same as what you would see on a Masters of the Universe action figure. Retro and today's Origins, which is great. I love collecting the Origins. I love them almost as much, actually, as much as I do love my retro Masters of the Universe action figures. And yes, I was right about this. Oh, this is a beautiful quick delivery van bubble car. Oh, it's thick, it's big, and I mean these premiums, you really can tell the difference because take a look inside at the interiors, looking so good in there. They put some extra engine in there with the metal body base it's attached to, and then you can see there's yellow bucket seats in there. Actually, there's one because it's a delivery truck, and we've got red Rock'em Sock'em and blue Rock'em Sock'em, and then on the back they are fighting it out. Yeah, I gotta open up the Mattel Games ones. This will look so good with the 2 robots in it, and especially in a diorama where this guy will be collecting all of the Rock'em Sock'em cars and trucks and Masters of the Universe vans. So good. Oh, I also got these things. Oh yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you those at the end of the video. Secret. Look, I'm hiding them. Two other things that I picked up. And then the one, my most favorite, coveted. Check out the Fisher-Price logo. Man, I am a giant baby. I always have been. I love baby toys. I still love baby toys. I'm assuming I didn't have much of a childhood because I am obsessed with cute baby things, and this is such a... I was thinking about this before they even came out with it. I was saying, why don't they have... I was considering buying some of the little Fisher-Price... They have little Fisher-Price cars, but I was thinking, why hasn't Mattel ever made a Hot Wheels Fisher-Price car? And then lo and behold, like a year or two later, this car comes out, and it is my favorite Hot Wheels that I've ever owned, and I don't think I will ever get one that is better than this. I mean, if they would make an Imagine Next car, that would be cool. I mean, any other kind of Fisher-Price branded toys, I would love it. Like they have the stack little, I don't know, the rock and roll tubes that you stackable tube thing game. I don't know, anything from Fisher-Price is awesome. This van is so cool. It's another Volkswagen. And there's room to live in here, but it's more of a bus. And what is awesome, again, is that it's different on this side. So we've got two little characters. They could have wooden bodies like they did, like up until the 70s, I think. And then you can see this side with the quintessential bad boy and puppy dog, and the Little People logo and the Fisher-Price logo. And look at the details. Fisher on the license plate. What does it say on these? Does it say? Doesn't have a license plate. Oh, no license plate. Any license plate on here? No wonder I didn't notice. No license plate. Retro coolness. Awesome. Bottom of this car. I don't know if I showed the bottoms of all cars, but it's so awesome. I wonder if they'll make this a regular. The premiums, they sometimes do make regular. Yeah, more Fisher-Price cars, please. More Mattel branded cars, because I want to support my favorite toy company and cherish them. And I got to put these on shelves in a toy room. Love it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned at the end. I'll show you what else I picked up this week. I hope this video wasn't too drawn out and boring and I rambling on about stuff, but I'm loving these. And check out these two awesome things. So I found this treasure hunt. I think it's the D case. So I was lucky to be at Walmart when the lady was putting them out on the shelf, and I walked over and it was dead center on the shelf after she was done. I don't like to get in their way or anything. I know. Yeah, it's uncomfortable when people are putting stuff out on the shelf and you just want to dig into their boxes. Sometimes I go over and grab the stuff, sometimes I don't. And then this was an example of the first time, one of the first times ever, that I just chose one car from the series. I love when they're just unpainted metal cars, and I did buy another car kind of like this from I forget what they call that series. Anyway, the car was about $9 or $10, and I could not pay that, so I took it back to the store. Look, it's got a cool license plate on that. I have lots of moving parts ones already, and some of them look like ones that I already have. I wanted. There was like this Jeepy car, but it was, I'm sure that I have it even in the same color, so I think that they do release the same things. Anyway, I better open up the moving parts ones that I have. I think moving parts are such a cool part of collecting Matchbox, because I remember as a kid having the movable parts, and I loved the when you could open their doors and trunks and stuff. And yeah, I can open up my movable part ones that I have. I have to open up my Mattel games and stuff that I have. The Mattel games ones are awesome too. Maybe, I just have so much to open. Maybe I'll do it in the next video. But there are too many great cars of the series that I have to open. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you next time.